General Hospital spoilers indicate that Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard's heart surgery in Los Angeles has begun, and Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, is there to support him. Spoilers tease that someone is going to inject Sonny with a syringe and try to take his life once and for all. It looks very much like a woman. It could very well be someone that we don't know. A hired hit woman, no doubt, but the question is, who are they working for? Sonny has accumulated many enemies over the years that would want to do him in, but who would be behind the attack in Los Angeles? There is someone that has West Coast operations that has ties to Port Charles and would be very interested in taking over Sonny's territory, and that would be Jennifer Smith, last played by Holly Gagnier. Jennifer Smith would be a very likely suspect in the penthouse explosion, and she could have had Selinsky, Jeff Wolfe, plant the incendiary device. Selinsky refused to give Sonny and Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, the name of his boss. However, it could very easily be Jennifer Smith. Jennifer would want to gain control of Sonny's territory in Port Charles and would need to get him out of the way first in order to do just that. Unfortunately, this time she failed, but going after Sonny and Lay would actually be quite easy for her, as she is tied to that place. If Jennifer Smith is indeed going after Sonny, she must have a mole in Port Charles reporting to her. She could have a deal with Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, in place, but it may be someone else. It could also be Selena Wu, Lydia Look, but that is highly unlikely. This person would be reporting whatever information they can find about Sonny, and Jennifer would know when and where exactly the surgery is. She could easily send someone to give Sonny that lethal injection that will finally do him in with Sonny out of the way, either by death or in a coma. Jennifer Smith could be making plans to take over Sonny's territory. She would have to do it very carefully and very strategically. The timing would have to be perfect, and she would shock everyone by her arrival in Port Charles. Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, who has a long history with Jennifer, would know exactly why she is back, and quickly deduce that she is responsible for Sonny's downfall. What do you think? Do you think that Jennifer Smith is going after Sonny? Has she been behind the penthouse fire this whole time? Will she be the one to make sure Sonny meets his maker? Keep watching General Hospital, weekdays on ABC, to find out what's next. Don't forget to check back right here for all your latest General Hospital information, news and spoilers. The past is never truly buried in Port Charles, and for Sonny Corinthos, it may be erupting once again, with the force of a ticking time bomb. General Hospital fans are buzzing with theories, and the latest speculation is more explosive than ever. Jennifer Smith, daughter of legendary mobster Frank Smith, could be the shadowy figure behind the brutal ambush that nearly took Sonny's life during his recent trip to Los Angeles. What began as a routine West Coast visit quickly turned into a nightmare for the once feared mob kingpin. Sonny, looking to finalize a quiet business deal tied to his Corinthos coffee empire, found himself on the receiving end of a violent assault that left him bruised, bloodied, and rattled to his core. But was this a random attack, or a meticulously calculated move by someone who knows Sonny far too well? Let's dive into the theory that Jennifer Smith is the mastermind behind this attack, because the clues are starting to line up, and the evidence might be more chilling than anyone expected. Die-hard GH viewers remember Jennifer Smith as a blast from Sonny's past, an eccentric, dangerous, and occasionally delusional woman obsessed with both power and love. As the daughter of the late Frank Smith, she was raised in the mob, inheriting not just wealth, but a legacy of revenge, corruption, and vendetta. Jennifer has popped up on the canvas sporadically over the years, each time bringing chaos in her wake. The last time she appeared, she was in Monte Carlo, involved in a mysterious diamond scheme and hinting at ties to the now-defunct Ice Princess storyline. She was arrested thanks to Valentine Cassadine and Anna Devane, but it was clear then, Jennifer Smith is far from done with Port Charles. She bides her time in the shadows, but she's always watching and always plotting. Could this be her long-awaited return to center stage? According to GH insiders, Sonny's trip to Lay was meant to be low-profile, but he was lured into a meeting that smelled fishy from the start. A supposedly reputable supplier suddenly changed locations at the last minute. Sonny's instincts flared, but not fast enough. When he arrived at the seedy warehouse on the outskirts of the city, he walked right into a trap. Masked men ambushed him with pipes, fists, and military precision. What's strange is that the attackers didn't try to kill him. They could have, easily. Instead, they beat him within an inch of his life and left a cryptic calling card, a small gold locket with the initials JS. Coincidence? Fans don't think so. So why would Jennifer Smith target Sonny now? Let's go back in time. Jennifer once saw Sonny as the embodiment of everything her father built, and everything she was entitled to. When Sonny rose to power, he dismantled remnants of the Smith legacy and replaced them with his own empire. Jennifer never forgot that. In her twisted mind, Sonny didn't just take over the business, he humiliated her family name. On top of that, there's personal bitterness. Jennifer was obsessed with Luke Spencer for decades, and in her eyes, Sonny was always the protector who stood in her way. Sonny sided with Luke, protected Laura, and helped block Jennifer from the redemption and recognition she so desperately craved. But now Luke is gone. Sonny is vulnerable, mentally and emotionally, after months of spiraling out of control. The time is perfect for Jennifer to strike. Revenge isn't the only motive, resurrection is. Rumor has it that Jennifer has been working in the shadows to rebuild her father's organization. The West Coast has been unusually quiet in mob activity, suggesting a consolidation of power. If Jennifer wants to re-establish the Smith family as a criminal powerhouse, taking Sonny down would be the ultimate statement. There's another layer here too. Some fans speculate that Jennifer might not be acting alone. Could she be working with, or for, someone else? Is this part of a much larger conspiracy to take down Sonny, piece by piece? Several names come to mind. Cyrus Renault, still pulling strings behind bars, or even a returning enemy from Sonny's past like Rick Lansing or Lorenzo Alcazar. But those theories might just be red herrings. Jennifer has never needed help to make trouble, and her signature is all over this crime. The locket left at the scene is especially haunting. Jennifer was known to wear similar jewelry during her early appearances. It's a chilling message. I'm back. I'm watching. And I'm coming for you. Sonny is shaken. And fans know that when Sonny feels vulnerable, two things happen. He lashes out, and he shuts down. This attack may be the final crack in his already fragile foundation. He's been off his game for months, growing more paranoid and reckless. Ava's betrayal, Nana's lies, and the dissolution of his marriage have taken a toll. Now this. If Jennifer is truly back in the picture, Sonny may have to tap into old-school mob instincts to survive. That could mean turning to unlikely allies. Jason, assuming he can trust him. Dex, if he returns, or even Ava, whose ties to the Cassadine family may come in handy if Jennifer is connected to those icy secrets. But make no mistake, this storyline could drive Sonny into dangerous territory. The need for revenge may consume him, just as it consumed Jennifer Smith all those years ago. If Jennifer is indeed the mastermind, the fallout won't stop with Sonny. Anna Devane will want answers, especially since Jennifer wants escape on her watch. Jordan Ashford may reopen old FBI files on the Smith syndicate. Laura Collins could be pulled in emotionally and politically, forced to confront the ghost of her past with Luke. Even Carly might find herself in the crosshairs as someone Jennifer blames for everything Sonny became. Could Jennifer go after Donna or Avery next, just to send a message? And what about Elizabeth Weber and her tenuous connection to the Smith family's dark history through her father Jeff? Don't be surprised if Jennifer dredges up ancient secrets from Port Charles' underbelly to manipulate those closest to Sonny. GH has always thrived on long-term storytelling, and this Jennifer Smith theory is rich with possibilities. Bringing her back now, as the hidden hand behind Sonny's attack in Leh, would be a brilliant move. It would tie into General Hospital's legacy, inject a powerful villainess into the mix, and set up a thrilling mob war that spans coast to coast. Viewers love a villain with history, and Jennifer has it in spades. If she's behind the ambush, we can expect a slow-burn revelation, with subtle hints dropping over the next few weeks. The locket may not be the only token she leaves behind. Sonny's enemies are closing in, but Jennifer Smith, she's not just an enemy, she's a legacy. And when a Smith comes for revenge, blood always follows.